Hi, everyone, and welcome again to tonight's installment of our daily broadcast, Politics Today, with your number one unofficial spokesperson of the Obidati campaign. So, quickly, we're going to play this video that is on the screen that appears to show the APC candidate handing over money to someone. So, you be the judge of that, but let me just play that video and we analyze it and go ahead and talk about other things. Right, so right there you see Shetima and this man in the middle. It appears that Shetima is handing over some of his meeting to the military that actually back to the man in the middle. So that was just that video, that brief. So something changed hands right there. Um, I don't know what that is. It seems to be money. You be the judge. But that seems to be the politics these guys play. So I said this before and I'll say it again. When anyone tells you who they are, please, please, please believe them. Right? That money that guy received, that is his conscience is being sold, his voice is sold, he can't speak or he's not allowed to speak for another 4 years. We'll find out later what that is. We're gonna try to dig, but you can put it in the comment section what you think that was. Right. So the major news we want to talk about tonight is on the campaign rally of the PDP in Anambra State. So let's go quickly and play that video with my friend Rufai and his team, and then we'll come back and analyze it. Let me know what you think. So let's just get that video playing quickly, and then we can come back.
People's Democratic Party presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar says.
I'm going to play it from the beginning. So let's see. All right, I'm gonna get that video up and show it on our screen, and then just play it from 5 seconds. All right, he should be fine. All right.
Atiku Abubakar says he will reconstruct all roads leading to the southeast if elected president next year. Atiku Abubakar says he will. The People's Democratic Party presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar says he will reconstruct all roads leading to the southeast if elected president next year. He was speaking at his campaign rally in Anambra State. Atiku also told the people of Anambra State who crave for the emergence of Nigerian president of Igbo extraction should support his presidential bid as voting him to power will make a definite progress towards that goal. Arise correspondent Panorama Benjamin reports.
This is the flag of campaign by the People's Democratic Party's presidential candidate to the southeastern Nigeria. Atiku Abubakar was received by supporters at the
All right, so we're gonna stop here and just start to analyze it because there's so much in that 40 seconds. Number one is he promised to reconstruct all the roads leading to the southeast. So subsequent governments have not been able to do that. So if he can do that, if he wins, that would be great. But this is the big question. We hear all these promises all the time, but nobody tells us where they're gonna get the money from, right? And when they come into power, they will tell us what I saw. This is the time to see and tell us how you're gonna do that. But they won't tell us that. They will come in and tell us, oh, when we came in, what we saw, what they left for us. Right? We need how. How are you gonna do that? You can sweet talk us to getting the votes and voting you into power, but we know traditionally once someone is voted into power, they have ultimate power, and then nobody else can say anything. So we have played the fool for a long time now. Whoever wins this election cycle, because at the end of the day, one of them is going to win, but whoever wins, we must hold them responsible to their campaign promises. It's no longer business as usual, right? They will make all these promises. Do you know the second Niger bridge that they just opened recently, about 4 days ago or so, temporarily for 30 days, that has been under construction since 2008. That's how long it takes these guys to do anything. 2008, that's 14 years, and they haven't even finished it. They just say we're going to open it for, temporarily for 30 days, and then they're going to close it again and continue the construction. When is this going to be over? So how are you going to get the money? Where are you going to get the money from? And then he talked about putting, these $30 billion for medium and small scale in the enterprises. Where are you gonna get the 10 billion? I think it's 10 billion. Sorry, where are you gonna get the 10 billion from? We need a plan. We need to know. Enough of empty promises. We need to know. And then the other one is when he says that voting for him will be a step closer to the Southeast producing the next president of Nigeria in maybe 2027 or so. That one blows my mind because who who makes him think? What makes him think that that is going to be the case? Who says that after him somebody else is not going to come up and say it is his turn again? Who says that after him another northern person will not come out to run? Because we just had somebody from the north in power now, and then he is from also the north. Both of them Fulanis, both of them Fufude speaking. Who says another Fufude speaking Fulani man will not come out and say he wants to run? We need to be sensible. We have a credible candidate from southeastern extraction running in the person of Peter Obi. You're looking at him on the screen right now. Let's cast our vote for him. Enough of all this making us play second fiddle all the time. From Alex Ekwema and so on and so forth. Enough is enough already. You remember when Buhari came in 1983 and toppled the government, he sent Shagari home, but he imprisoned Alex Ekweme, who was the vice. Enough of this. Enough is enough. We have somebody from the southeast. It is the turn of the southeast. If you have respect and dignity, you should step aside and say, you know what? There is a great chance for somebody from southeast, and I know he's capable because I picked him last time to be my deputy or my vice. If anything had happened to me in power, he would have been the person. When you pick a vice, what you're telling the people is that this guy, all of you will come together to vote for me, but I alone am voting for this guy. That if anything happens to me, he takes over. I can put the trust you guys bestowed on me on this one guy. So you picked P2B in 2019 and saying, if Nigerians vote for me, I'm putting all the trust you are entrusted in me to this one guy. That's what you told us in 2019 or 18 when you picked him. So now, after 4 years, he's even more mature to be in that position. And it is the turn of the Southeast. Please, please, let him take the turn. Because when you watch the video in full, and I want everyone to watch the video in full, when Rufai was speaking, and that's why many people love him. When he was speaking, he said there were three of us. There are three of us in this show: Abati and the lady, and then himself. He said, if when I speak, Abati speaks, the lady speaks, turn by turn. And he says, if this is presidency, Abati takes a turn, the lady takes a turn, I take a turn. Equity, respect, fairness, justice. Let the Southeasterners take their turn. If he doesn't do well, don't reward him with a second tenor. If he does well, let him take the second tenor. Let each zone take. If we want to do away with all this zoning formula, it's fine. But let each zone take a turn. Just imagine you're doing this Osusu or contribution, money contribution. You are 30 of you. And 25 of you have taken their turn and collected the money. And then they decide that, you know what, we're not going to bother about the other 5. Let's just start over. Or let's scrap it and just do random. No, let each person take their turn before you do the random or before you scrap the business. The south have taken a turn, the southwest have taken a turn, the north has taken several turns. If you count both the military and the civilians, they've taken turns. Shagari has taken a turn, Yar'Adua has taken a turn, Buhari has taken a turn. You go on and on. Now the only side, it is the turn of the south now. And as it comes to the south, someone from the south east should take a turn. And when he goes back to the north, probably someone from the north central should take a turn. Enough of all this disrespecting of other tribes. And I see many politicians that I don't want to say their names in that gathering, but many of them are rent seekers. Many of them have nothing to contribute. Many of them were in power, maybe in governorship or something else, but there's nothing to write home about in their government. Right? So we don't want to talk about those people. They're just money politicians, stomach infrastructure politicians, hungry politicians, rent seekers. We need people who can be entrusted with the commonwealth of the people, and they will deliver, and they will show good stewardship towards that. So, guys, I've said it, and when watch this video from Arise News. Watch it. I'm not gonna play any further, but watch it yourself. You hear him promising, he will build the roads and all that. And Soludo said this and that to him. And Soludo said in the analysis, they said Soludo mentioned there are two presidential candidates. Who cares what it says? In yesterday's broadcast, I told you this is a distraction. This is a distraction. Just ignore the politicians. It's a distraction. Let us go out. The power is with the people. The power is with the people. Political power rests with the people. In the United States of America, they say all the time, we the people. The power is with we the people. Let's show it with our PVCs. Grab your PVCs, make sure you go out there and vote. Now, speaking about PVCs and voting, why don't we just go to these priests and see, or men of cloth, I should call them. Let's listen to these men of the cloth, what they have to say to us about our PVCs and voting. Let's listen to them.
Get your PVC, make we make Nigeria better.
Unemployment go,
go,
strike action go, Nigeria go better, yeah, with a PVC, Operation show me your
PVC, show me your own.
Operation show me your
PVC, show me your own.
Operation show me your
PVC, show me your own.
The time to start in line to make it right. The time is now to make a better future. All the future peace in touch. Everyday insecurity, political instability. Will this be to eternity? What a great calamity. Attention, information. Let's change our nation. So get to PVC. Let's see the PKC.
Fellow Nigerians, do you really desire for a better workable Nigeria you can be proud of?
Do you dream for a better Nigeria for the present and unborn generations? Are you comfortable with the level of insecurity, corruption, nepotism, tribalism, and joblessness ravaging our country? Now is the time to rise up. Get your PVCs.
All right, you've heard it from the men of the cloth. Make sure you get your PVC and vote. When you vote, put your fingertip within the square against Labour Party, Mama, Papa, and Pikin. Until our next broadcast, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and let's get it right this time around. Let's make Nigeria better for all of us so we can all go home during Christmas. I heard this time around that going from Lagos to the east is about 24,000 naira. 24,000. Last Christmas it was about 6,000. This Christmas 24,000. Even when they took double because they were going back to Lagos, empty, they were charging about 12,000. But this just 1 year later, it went from 12,000 to 24,000. So if you are on a minimum wage salary, 30,000, and you decide to go home, you can only go one way. You can't go back. Your whole month's salary. What are you going to eat? What are you going to take to the people at home? Let's get it right. so that our take home salary can actually take us home. Because right now, our take home salary can't take us home, can't take us anywhere, right? So let's get it right this time around. I urge you, please don't sell your vote. Let's get it right. Now, for the local politics, for those people that are running for House and Senate and governorships, vote for the candidates of your choice, right? You look at them, their antecedents, their characters, their capacity, their commitments, you vote accordingly. But for the federal, we're going for Peter Obi because he has shown capacity and character, and his vice, Yusuf Dati Baba Ahmed. Let's vote for these guys. All right, let's get it right. Remember again, like, share, subscribe, comment, and we're gonna try to keep doing this daily broadcast for another week, and then we'll see how it goes. But please comment, subscribe, share, and let us know what you feel about this election. All right, talk to you later. Again, this is yours truly, number one unofficial spokesperson of the Obi Dati campaign. Bye bye.